Welcome to the Watts and Hughes Hilton Food Site-Specific Safety Induction. Please watch and listen to this video carefully. If there's any part of this induction you do not understand, please tell your health and safety officer or your supervisor. The location of the health and safety policy, drug and alcohol policy, hazard register, and site health and safety details are displayed on the safety board in the safety office. Subcontractors' site-specific safety plans are kept in the main Watts and Hughes site office. Please ensure you have signed on to your SSSP and understand the hazards, risks and control measures identified on your task analysis JSAs. Supervisors are to lodge paperwork at the safety office board and update the register in the safety office. Paperwork will be collected by Watts and Hughes and filed in your SSSP. Emergency procedures, safety equipment. The emergency evacuation plan and contact numbers are displayed on the safety display board in the green site entry shed. Make yourself familiar with this before going into the site. On hearing the emergency signal, immediately shut down equipment and meet at the assembly point, which is located at the main gate. All workers to sign in and out are in the book. This will act as a roll call in the event of an emergency. The sign-in book is located in the green site entry shed. There is an emergency siren on site that can be activated in the event of an emergency. Do not leave the assembly point until you are told to, as you have to be accounted for. A first aid kit and fire extinguisher located in the green site entrance shed. There are defibrillators located at both petrol stations on Roscommon Road. Subcontractors should provide their own fire extinguishers for any work that could result in starting a fire, including hot works. Site hazards. Familiarise yourself with the hazards from the Site Hazard Register hazard board. There are several hazard boards around, including the green entry shed. Should any hazards be identified or new hazards created, the site manager must be notified. Accident reporting. All accidents, incidents, near misses, and any pain, injury, discomfort is to be reported to the site management immediately. Incident report cards are available at the safety display board that can be completed and handed to a Watts and Hughes site manager. Safety training. All workers are to ensure they are adequately trained in the use of all plant equipment, personal protection equipment that will be required to use during their time on site. This should be identified on your experience and training competency register in your SSSP. The use of all ladders, trestles, and stilts are prohibited on site. Platform ladders should be allowed along with safe alternatives such as mobile scaffolding, MEWPs, etc. Should you require a ladder for access purposes or any other task where a safer alternative can be used, then please obtain a ladder permit from the site manager. To be able to use any power-actuated handheld fastening tools, special permission is to be obtained from the site management first. Security, site access. All persons entering the site will enter only through the green site shed. No other entry or exit points are to be used unless authorised by the site manager. Fencing is not to be opened as a shortcut unless prior permission is obtained by the site manager. Upon exiting the site, any person, bag, toolbox, etc. may be searched by the site manager or security guard. Ensure that when you are going to be conducting a noisy task, all those around you are informed in order for them to obtain hearing protection. All airborne contaminants must be controlled. For example, dust, vacuum, wet sawing, etc. Corrective PPE is also to be used, including breathing apparatus. Site amenities. The location of toilets, wash areas, smoko sheds, vending machine and smoking areas will be pointed out at the end of this induction. Keep the site amenities clean. Throw trash in bins. Anyone found damaging or defacing site amenities will be removed from site. Report any damage of amenities to Watson Hughes Management. Electrical equipment. All electrical equipment must have up-to-date certification tag attached. If failure to comply, Watson Hughes will remove the equipment from site. All leads are to be elevated or in positions to prevent trips hazards and reduce the risk of damage from drag, contact with a sharp object, or being run over by mobile machinery and vehicles. Only approved RCDs or AS NZS 3020 allowed. No boss plug adapters. Generators to have an RCD. LOTO procedure for lockout, tag out of electrical boards, etc. required by electricians. This includes live work. Environmental management plan. All subcontractors must be aware and adhere to the Watson Hughes Environmental Management Plan. And environmental waste management is to be in place for all paint, plaster, concrete waste, as well as approved wash area, either on site or at an appointed wash disposal centre by all contractors using such materials. Clean up your work area before leaving site. A clean site allows each trade to be successful. All trucks leaving the site must leave via the truck wash area and be cleaned. All subcontractors must have up-to-date hazard substance register with all substances recorded. A safety data sheet must be available for all substances used on site and must be within 5-year validity. All chemical spills must be reported in the site immediate area straight away. Subcontractors must have a spill kit available if working with any substances. Plant and machinery. All operators moving plant, machinery must have a spotter when manoeuvring around the work area. Vehicle keys must be removed when the operator leaves the area. All operators must ensure that before use, they check that the plant is within the inspection maintenance date and complete pre-start check. Should a plant be out of date, the site manager must be notified immediately